Hello, my name is Hayden Vicary, and this is my 2-minute pitch for Case 3, Cloning to Bring Back a Child. To give a little overview to the case, Catherine Gordon's daughter was killed by a drunk driver at the age of 17. Following her death, Catherine became obsessed with bringing a part of her deceased daughter, Emily, back. She began obsessively researching cloning options, and she was okay with the clone not being 100% Emily and even would accept negative qualities the second twin may possess. She states that the clone would have a good start in life, and at the age of 42, she had her daughter's cells frozen and stored for possible future cloning options. My thesis for this case is that it is morally impermissible for Catherine to clone her deceased daughter. To begin with my arguments, Catherine became obsessed with bringing a part of her deceased daughter back. She was fine with the clone having some negative qualities, and she was also willing to proceed anyway, knowing that the twin would not be fully Emily. Catherine was being selfish in an attempt to rid herself of grief. Kant states that cloning is impermissible because it treats children as a means to an end. In this case, a means to an end Catherine's grief. Cloning also denies individuals a unique identity. The second twin would have a lessened sense of individuality trying to live in someone else's footsteps. The clone would have to live knowing that there would be comparisons made between Emily and the cloned twin. Human cloning would produce psychological distress and harm in the later twin. This violates the principle of utility, stating that a good outcome should occur for all individuals involved. Human cloning also poses unacceptable health risks to the clone. Harold Varmus states cells many years old from which a person is cloned could have accumulated genetic mutations, resulting in a predisposition to cancer and other diseases. I did some further research and found that Dr. John Paul Renard studied cloned cows and came to the conclusion that during the cloning process, certain genes are reprogrammed, resulting in a vastly underdeveloped immune system in the clone. This leads to a significantly shortened life expectancy. This violates the duty of beneficence, stating that we should actively promote the well-being of others and prevent or remove harm to them. Cloning Emily is treating her as a means to an end, and also going against utilitarianism and beneficence. Therefore, it is morally impermissible for Catherine Gordon to clone her deceased daughter.